You know, YouTube's doing this thing where it yells at me. I think I probably talked about it before 2 years ago when I was streaming. I don't know what face I'm doing. I'm doing a face, and I don't enjoy it. Anyway, 2 years ago when I was doing this Risk of Rain 2 streams, it's telling me that my video resolution is 1920 by 1082. Which it is not set to an OBS, and it should not be doing, and the output looks fine on YouTube, so it's fine. Anyway. God, this is scary. This is weird. Why am I doing this? I'm not gonna do the thing. I'm not gonna fucking say the thing again. I know why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I'm scared. I don't know. It's awkward. It's awkward now. It's super awkward. I am super awkward right now. It's here we are. Whoopsies. Don't mind me. I'm knocking things over in my own room. Don't worry about it. God, I'm sweaty. Anyway, welcome to Slime Rancher. We've been here before. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you have. Recording is so much easier. So much less pressure. I can be quiet. I can, like, think. You know? Now I can't think. I have to speak. Speaking is scary. It's such a big scary that not many do it goodly. That's why Speakerly is here to help. Anyway, you're gonna hear that word a lot. Let's see. Let's see what the deal is. Let's see what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is. We need to get achievements. That's the deal. That's the deal. That's the deal. This is the deal. This is the fucking deal. This is the fucking deal right now. Okay. Good, you can't see that. You can't see me shift tab. Let's look at what we need to get. We need to purchase items. We need to shoot yourself. We need to have a strange stuff. We need to just collect more resources pretty much. And then we have to get some gadgets. Really not that hard now, is it? Or is it? Oh, coal! Hello, Thora. I know it's early, but your care package. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I will. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. That's a thing. I have a very dangerous few words that. You know, I need to stop saying in general. Wow. So. There's an issue, right? I was ready to go live and all, and I did all the testing, and then did all that stuff, and then I had to do the thumbnail, and I spent like a fair bit of time doing the thumbnail. I also had to set up community guidelines, because that's a thing that YouTube finally allows you to do, except it doesn't let you do a lot of it. It's really weird. I'm tired. But maybe that will add to the experience. Okay. We need to go back to Powderful Bluffs, and we need to find everything there, and we need to figure out things to talk about. Because if you don't know, and you probably don't know, I don't talk about the game often when playing the game. I like to talk about other random things that are not as important or relevant to what we're doing here. God, I don't know if I can do this. I might have to just start streaming for 7 minutes and then cut it off and be like, hi guys, I'm so tired. Oh, I had energy. I had it. It's gone now though. It's gone. I don't know where it went. I don't know what it's doing. I had so much. I could conquer the world. I could. I have that power. I don't. Or do I? I don't know. Yet. Clearly by the fact that I went into the wrong fucking portal, I'm not sane. That makes sense. Okay, I might need to turn on noise suppression and turn on my air conditioner because I am... Well, that was like one of the main benefits of choosing to stream was that I don't... The audio quality is just not as refined in general, so I don't feel as bad having a air conditioner on. So let's see how that feels. Probably gonna feel good for me, but I don't know how to feel good for the audio. I'm not seeing it trigger anything. I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. I think the fact that I'm not moving is pretty concerning. I'm not trying to move. I'm just holding my phone because I had to turn on the air conditioner. Anyway. There is successfully mute. Oh fuck! I actually have to properly mute out my gulps now because I can't just edit them out in post. Why am I? What the heck? Why would anybody choose to do this? What's a... I need to... I would love to be able to say that this is the sort of stuff that I would edit out in editing, but it's not. I just keep everything in. Except it's the stuff that I wouldn't say as much. At this point, I would be quiet and maybe figuring out what to do. Or I probably would have given up on the recording because I'm like, man, I'm tired. Heaps tired. Very tired. Super tired. So tired. I could sleep a horse. That's something I've been enjoying saying recently. Like, maybe I couldn't sleep a horse. I don't know, man. I only got like 5-ish hours of sleep, maybe, which is... Yes, see, this is the point of just... This is what this is, you know? I'm going to talk about health and my problems. So, sleep, right? I got like 5 hours sleep, and that's not a lot. It really isn't, to be honest. It really isn't. But then I know some people who'll be like, they frequently get like 4 hours of sleep and they can somehow function, seemingly, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they're all just liars. I'm not sure. It really seems hard for me to believe. And point is, I think there's more going on than just a lack of number, you know? The sleep itself is problematic. Now, why was the sleep problematic? Well, the sleep was problematic because last night I was doing some warframing because I hadn't done that. I spent most of the day editing the previous Slime Rancher episode. Oh my god, out now. And so I was doing warframe. I want to get some more warframe in, and then I was like, yo, wait. Okay, I'm done with that. You know, maybe I'm happy with how I've done work today. How I've done. I can rest easy. You know. I think I'm okay with going to bed soon. And then I'm like, shit. I need to. No, I need to what's something I need to get this thing in the warframe. I need to just do this one quick thing. You know, this one quick thing that takes around took me 15-20 minutes. You know, super quick, super easy, super quick and easy. 20 minutes, so fine, so great. Easiest thing I've ever done. Never had a single problem with it. Didn't go well. I mean, it did go well. The mission went fine. I completed. And then I was like, I gotta upload and make a thumbnail for the Slime Rancher video. So I did that, and that took another 30 or some minutes. I don't know how long. And then this is the fun part. I eventually got in bed, and it was past midnight or whatever, which is something that is common for me, but it's something that I just sort of did a full trying to reset and go back the right way around, the way I prefer to be, the way I get more stuff done, you know. God damn. Hello. What was I saying? I was saying other things. This is terrible content. This is great content, I mean. You always gotta lie to everybody, and then they'll believe you. God damn, ain't that the truth? Anyway. Oh, okay. Ooh, getting angry now. Getting angry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man. Getting angry. It's supposed to be a reprieve from the anger. Okay. I'm being a little unhinged, because that's the only way I know how to quickly make commentary. So we have slimes over here. This is a terrible game for me to stream. Absolutely hard. If it was earlier on in the playthrough, great idea. Amazing idea for me to stream. Right now, terrible idea. Horrible idea. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. I should have never thought of this. This is like going halfway and everything going to shit. I need to be quiet for a hot second. Give me a moment. I feel like I'm doing a different voice than I usually do when I'm recording. I don't know why. I think I'm scared. I'm not nearly as confident as I am in my recordings. I'm also not as confident because I'm just fucking tired. And it's like, ugh. Well, but, okay, it's just a... You want a snowball? Take a snowball. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're gonna... I was expecting them to pop by now. They really do give you a lot of time. Okay. Well, that was cool. That was neat. That was some good stuff. So where haven't we been in this area? Because I have no idea. This is... I probably have the least clear memory of where I have and have not been in this place. We went over there last time, so we don't have to do that this time. I've been over there before. I know that. I know that's familiar. There must be... Because I'm checking the outskirts a lot. Right, there must be some more in the innards. In the innards of the island. That's there. I can check things. Okay. Okay, we're healthy. Stream is healthy. Stream is as healthy as it could be. Let's get moving. Whoops. I mean, by get moving, I mean get snowballs. I need to make a snowball machine. I'm realizing, right? I was running a Steam review of the game, and then I looked at it and saw the trailer, and I was like, man, there's so many gadgets just out and about in the fields, and I'm like, oh my god, you could do that. Like, you don't have to leave them in the range. You can have fun everywhere. Because otherwise, I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? You know, so many fun things for the slimes to interact with, but they're all in corrals because they need their poop and stop them from becoming tars and whatever. That's something that I want to do. The unfortunate bit, if there is one, and that I think there was one, as I was saying that, there wasn't. Was there? Did I just finish my sentence and feel like I hadn't finished my statement? Hi. I was recently diagnosed with ADHD this year. What a fucking surprise. Another person with ADHD is like, oh, hi. I have ADHD and I'm making content creation. It's so... There's a whole topic we could go down on that where it's like... The whole... Maybe I think I've talked about this before in a different video that may or may not have ever been uploaded yet. But it's the whole like... Whoa. The theory of like ADHDers in the past being more hunter-gatherer types and doing things right. It feels like the way the world has gone, there is not much room for it. Like our brain just doesn't compute with what the common jobs are nowadays, and especially when you also have a tad of autism. That being said, I know someone with probably both a tad of autism and some ADHD, and they have a job and they're fine. So maybe I'm just broken. Yeah. Imagine... I really do feel like I need to be silent and think. Because that's what these were good for. You know, that's... We're getting deep already. That's what these were fucking deep-ish, I guess. Self-reflective. Slime collecting and self-reflection. It kind of just... It's a nice space to think. Because of course, I always want to put things in my brain. I always want to get that... To be playing a game, watching a video, or both at the same time. Fuck! But should I just change the title to while talking about ADHD and things? Can I do that right now? Can I change the title? Edit. There we go. Slime ranching while talking about slime ranch 2ing ADHD brain talks plus slime rancher. While slime ranch, it wanted me to add another channel essentially when I did the plus, and that scared me. Is that like a remnant of the Google Plus days? That was interesting. Well, slime ranch 2ing. There we go. The annoying thing that gets me when I talk about this stuff, or when I want to put the stuff in thumbnails, or not in thumbnails, in titles or in anything, right? It's like, feels like ADHD is a buzzword nowadays. It's something that grabs attention, you know, it's something that people use, be like, ooh, ADHD, fancy. I don't know. And, I mean, that's always... It's kind of like a double-edged sword situation, maybe, I think. Oh boy. If I fucking disagree with myself, I can't correct myself. Anyway. I wasn't going to do that anyway. But... I talked too much and now I've forgotten what I was saying. Exciting, isn't it? There's the... It's good for information and... Just... I forget the word. There's a term for it. Not fucking normalized. There's a different term for it. For awareness. That's the term. We love awareness. Are these guys still chilling? Oh. Okay. Oh. Did you do that? Alright. Oh my goodness, how does this keep happening? Oops. That was a rooster. Yeah, you seem to be... I'll just take you. Oh god, this feels cruel. Oh god, I'm thinking about the morals, ethics. Frickin' man. I can't tell if I'm an ethical slime rancher. Is it even possible? I feel like this isn't designed for me to be ethical. Fuck. I said that for different reasons than just them being full up of... No, I'm not ready for this. We'll go back there later. Being full up of stony hands in there. Because I'm used to not talking, specifically when I'm doing these things. Or I'm used to talking. It's, you know... I use some of the auto feeders filling up and emptying things as like start and end points for talking, you know? It's a nice place to cut into. It's not very amazing. Yeah. Are you going to... What are you doing? Are you going home now? God damn it. I wanted to see you work. Yeah, that's not good. What have you been doing? Oh, you've given it to all of them now. It doesn't split between corrals, which is very upsetting. I was hoping it would. Maybe they can do that in a future update. I'm not sure. I cannot be sure and I will never be sure. I will always be uncertain. There's always with the whole awareness thing. always the cost of people becoming tired of hearing it, essentially. Being like, okay, cool, I know about ADHD, I know about blah blah blah, you can stop educating me, you know? And why am I doing this then? Because I want to educate you. I don't know. There's plenty of content out there that can, that talks about ADHD people, ADHD brains, other brains, so many brain stuff. And I enjoy some brain stuff every now and then. And I would like to contribute to the pool of brain stuff. Because there's a lot of variety that can happen with ADHD and autism, and things can and will be different between people. Not every brain is the same, no matter what diagnosis it receives or lack thereof. Oh boy, get into a rant about diagnoses. Ooh. Let's get back in. My goodness. God, this is terrible. Where'd you go? Oh. No? I'm sorry. I don't want to do this to you. But they're happy. Well, I want them to stay happy. I need the proof for money. It's the only way I know how to live. Oh boy, yep, no, you could extrapolate that to many places. Which, maybe one day that would happen. And I would be the culprit of doing that. Not the extrapolation, to be clear. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I don't think I keep just expecting them to never grow. I just expect it to stay, but they keep multiplying. Because that's how they work. I'll just put these in the refinery now since we have room. Oh, look at them sleepy. Very sleepy. What can I say except very sleepy? So the hope with me just talking about my brain and how that operates is that it could at the very least give someone some validation, some comfort, I don't know. Any of the above. Yeah. As for me, there are definitely some ADHD brains that I can relate to more than others. Yippee. I feel like the fact that I don't have any sort of face cam or even fucking avatar or anything makes me feel so much more pressure to speak. Yeah. Because people can't see that I'm still alive and moving. I could just be face planted onto the passed out and just running on fumes. I don't know. You know what? Let's use the fun portal. There's no direct fun portal. We have to hop through. We have to be on the lookout for tornadoes. For big windy days. Big windy days up here. Do you have weather right now? Would you show if I'm not there? Oh, there's a prisma disruption. Forgot about this. Yippee. We need windy days so we can get a tar. We need to get all the collectibles, because of course we do. Which means we have to go back to Battlefield Boss where we died. And we have to walk around, have a nice chat, and get some snowballs. Okay, how am I gonna make the conversation interesting again? Rain? What was I even talking about before? That's the annoying thing, see? This is how it works. There's something so curious that has been happening. I really, I want to, since everything is live, you know, I feel so much more vulnerable. I feel like I should just, I also, no, and that's making me less willing to just jump off to previous conversations that have happened in previous episodes that were recorded and edited and are I'd like to think a good time. And that some of them, most of them, all of them, it depends on what you consider a good time is, you know, that's the qualifier. They're making it to the semi-finals. I feel like you don't qualify. It must be a small event if you're making it straight to semi-finals from qualifiers. That's how things work, right? Maybe. Or is it? So the beauty of everything would be the, what would be the beauty? Okay, it wasn't a tar. I got, wow, that was such a emotions. I was like, yeah, that wasn't a tar. And then my brain was like, what if? And I was like, oh god. It's okay, it wasn't a tar. Oh, a golden one. I noticed when editing the previous episode that I completely missed one. Well, it was either when editing or when just rewatching a certain segment. I think it was when rewatching a segment of the already exported video. I was like, ha, there's a thing there. One thing that I'm not doing that's really annoying me is that I'm not recording this alongside it. Now it feels too late to start. I could do it, but I'm just going to have to download the stream afterwards, which is going to be in worse quality, of course. But it's small file size, so that's cool. The audio should still be fine, at least, which is the more important part. What? What? No. That was some... Oh. Okay. Okay. I was concerned for a moment. One thing that I've been a bit too scared to check is around these little big spikes, because they look so not friendly to traverse. But they are where I think a secret would be. But they don't necessarily have some of the cues of a traversable terrain. And mountains of yonder areas make me have taught me not to expect something to be above atop a mountain or in a place that is simply unimpressive, untextured, I mean, they're still textured, right? But places without grass and stuff was kind of the rule in Starlight Strand and Ember Valley, it seemed. Yeah, see, that place that's so difficult and slidey, and it just doesn't want you to go up there, you know? So I should listen. I should listen. I should drink more water. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Yeah, what's bad? Me talking so much is real bad because my throat's already hurting. This is, I mean, it's fine. We can call this a trial stream. It doesn't have to be a big deal. But my brain makes it a big deal. And it's like, why are you doing that, mate? Why are you doing that? You're not supposed to. You're being silly. You're being a silly Billy. Whoopsies. Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be here. I need to give myself some toys to actually, like, have fun with, because it's just... Oh, Violet Linked Cannon, Can a slime go in there? I'm so underwhelmed by these things. Surely something fun can... Surely you can... You know what? I don't think I like the concept of a slime being seemingly transformed into data and then shot through and then it's... Okay. Did it cut? Okay, it did. There's a splash there. There's the slime there. You may not have seen it. What if we just... What if we... All the way up. I guess this is just gonna... This cannon is living here now. Maybe I should put it in a spot that's more reachable though for the general population. Whee! Teleportation, right? Is it teleportation? It's something. There's some changing of state. You go... That doesn't look, you know, like a physical thing. This is like digital, presumably. Which means that you turn digital and then to physical, and then are you the same you? I'm of the position that you were not the same you after that. And that's a weird thought. Can you go in there? No, you're too big. That's okay. That's understandable. That's okay. Let's see if we just put this somewhere and then maybe they can Is it possible to start to create like a perpetual loop? Like you put one slime in and then it shoots it back. Wait, maybe it's possible to do that with just one. Or maybe it wouldn't let you because that would be too evil. What? How am I doing? So close. Okay. It also might be that there's a little bit of variance in how they get shot out, which would make sense. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Is this evil? I think this might be evil. Well, let's... Wow. You cheeky bugger. Okay, you still on? Perfect, perfect. Okay, and whoops. What are you doing here? I'm doing science. Oop. Ah, damn it. Okay, God, that has to be timed so well. Think we can do it? So, right there. So we have to get the pacing right. Or I have to listen. Boop. Bang. Boop. Bang. Boop. Bang. Come on. Yeah! I don't know if we're fitting a third in there. They seem happy, right? They're having a good time. I hope so. This is a little screensaver. Alright. I really want to leave them there because I think it would be funny if we came back here and then we see them bouncing around still. But that's so mean. Listen, it's just going to be a trap. If a slime finds themselves in the cannon, then... that's... partly... maybe definitely my fault a little bit. But we can pretend to be the good guys. Are you? No, we got you. Damn it. I really have no idea where I'm supposed to be looking, and I don't want to look it up. Unless there's a cool little page of hints on a wiki of sorts, potentially. I only want hints. I don't want the direct location. Is this area that's I've been to? Are there any other spots in this little... I mean, I could try scale that one. I doubt that works though. There's a trinket over there. I don't think I've heard a jingle jangle. Also don't think I've scanned the entire area that well. Another thing that's entirely possible is that it's only available, you can only get there at nighttime or something, through the rainbow bridges. I kind of doubt that's the case with the jetpack we got, but it's not impossible, I guess. Yeah, the original thought that maybe the waterfalls were like, would freeze up at night and then you'd only be able to pass through them in the daytime. I don't think that's true, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because that would be a frustrating thing to deal with if it's not the right time and like you want to go through the waterfall and like you see it and like, but then you can't. And then you either write it off completely or you have to go back home and then you either wait it out, go back home, sleep to advance the time. Either way, the slime's probably going to want to be fed a little bit more. So you're probably going to want to do that. And then ask you're a monster. And then... that's a whole another thing, man. It takes like... time, if you don't have drones at least. Thankfully, I have drones now, and I have 2 more that I haven't used. Yippee. Whee! This is an interesting experiment. It's, again... I'm sleepy, so it's hard to know how exactly I feel about streaming. The answer is... not right now. For being honest, the answer is not right now. I have to be in a better, more specific mood to stream, and maybe, probably, like, I don't know if I would have even recorded for very long if I had. I mean, well, that's the thing. I wouldn't if I had chosen to record. It depends when. If it was after I made the thumbnail, then I probably maybe wouldn't. If it's before I made the thumbnail, probably would. If it's before I did the guidelines, definitely would. Yeah. How long would that have lasted? Maybe a while, since I'm feeling less tired and more brain. You know, my mind's like, yeah, this is a good streaming game. But the reason that's a good streaming... I don't know, I don't want to... do I say it? Do I say it? Do I say the thing? Because I don't want to feel like I'm warning. Oh, there's been more warnings. You need to change the visual you need to change the video resolution. Yep, thank you so much. The current bitrate is blah 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 blah. It's very man restricted. Okay, cool, the bitrate dipped for a bit. Do we have any dropped frames? We don't have any dropped frames. It's should be good. Should be good. But the part that like can sort of carry conversations through streams is the chat sometimes. And that's what makes games like this, where there's not too much going on, good cozy times for streams, because you can just hang out with people and be like, whoa, what's happening? And be like, oh, look at this, I'm a sunset. This... I found sunset here before. Is it only in specific spots? I mean, it's probably like put like every other resource that has some amount of variance into where it can be found. Speaking of sunset though, we need a sunset, and we have a sunset. We got a lightning moat, so all we need left is a royal jelly and a strange diamond. Royal jelly should be perfectly easy to find. Strange diamond shouldn't take too long. Shouldn't take too long. Surely it won't take too long. Maybe it won't take too long. Maybe it will take too long. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it will take the whole year. I don't think so. Unless I never play this game and stop playing right now, I'm not gonna play... It's not gonna play the whole year. Yep. Checks out. Like this waterfall. I saw this waterfall during the daytime and then I was like, oh wow, I was wondering if like things would like freeze up and melt depending on the time of day, and I was like, wow. I don't think they do now though. I don't think they do. Oh, Mario, wow. I've done videos, you know, where I talk about live streaming in them. Because it's always something that I'm like, Ooh, maybe. It's even back in, I mean, it's full, not much shorter than the time I've been thinking about YouTube and stuff. Streaming has always been there as like as a potential thing to do and be like, oh, maybe. And something that hello, Sleepy. It's something that I tried, like once at least on like the Xbox One. It didn't go well. I don't think so. Yeah, no, it was terrible. Our internet was not good enough for it at the time. Regardless of whatever the fuck I was saying and whatever I was doing, the internet was not good enough for it at the time. Yoink, yoink. It's just... This series has sparked a lot of thought around my feelings towards Let's Plays, the dying genre. The genre that streams have kind of replaced in a lot of places, I think. Which I think is a shame, because maybe it's just a nostalgia brain, I don't know, bias from years of watching YouTubers. But there's something that's very special to me about the live stream. Not the live stream, the recording, right? And it's... I think part of it is the sort of disconnect that's there. And it's like you're never 100% certain that somebody will be hearing what you say. You don't get immediate feedback. There's uncertainty in editing and stuff, which is very frustrating, and oh, I need more water. I'm running out of water. I'm going to end the stream eventually. So, recording. Keep in mind, this would sound a lot better if I put my words into... if I put my words into words, but like, in a more permanent form, and a, I want to say fungible form for some reason. What I mean by that, which I believe is not the correct use of fungible, is you know, from the hit concept of non-fungible tokens, NFTs, the word amazing. For the record, NFTs can, they're honestly, I found them somewhat interesting. But I'm glad that they're not around right now. I found the concept, because Ubisoft was like, ooh, we could have this be like, and Ubisoft was like, oh, we could have this be like items between games or whatever as NFTs. Cool. Mike, that's an interesting concept. Theoretically, they wouldn't have to be NFTs. I mean, again, look at Rocket League and Fortnite, and you get an item in Rocket League, and it's like, oh my god, look, this item's also in Fortnite. Isn't that cool? Don't you want to go play that game? You love... Hey, while you're checking out Rocket Racing, why don't you also play the Battle Royale? Look at the store, you know, you could get this... Look at this, it's Batman. You love Batman, don't you? Yeah, you want to be Batman. Come on, come on. Spend your... Get your credit card. Get your mommy's credit card. Get whatever. Get your fucking your part-time paycheck. Give it all, I don't know. How does this relate to YouTube recordings? Fungible. Right. Okay, words. I'm impressed that I'm able to trace back and figure out what the fuck I was trying to say. That's not... Oh wait, you need water. I'm so sorry. I don't know where I got you from. I mean, I was picking up poop, so it's probably from one of these pools. There you go. Hello, Hunter. I need to look at these guys more. Boopy. Boop. Yay. Anyway. So I was talking about putting my words into a format that can be like... Things can be erased and edited so they can sound better. I feel like I say that and people think like, oh, what do you have to fucking hide or whatever? It's like, man, I just want to have my point gotten across or whatever. I want people to understand me, you know, and that's can be hard to do when you're talking like I do and stammering and starting a topic, talking about something else, and then just completely forgetting the topic, which is kind of like the funny bit of, oh hey, look, a butterfly or whatever, which is a little bit, I don't know if is demeaning the correct word. Let's have a Google session. Let's learn a word. Today's word, except not fungible doesn't fucking matter. It's demeaning. I hate that you search for a fucking word's definition now, and it gives you the AI overview definition of fucking of demeaning in Google now. Like, I'm again. I don't know how much longer this shit's gonna last, man. That's all I'll say. So what happens if I type fucking... I have to go to a different website. Which one? Dictionary.com. There we go. That's fine. Probably. Or we want to go to Cambridge. Cambridge good? Silly goose not here. Hello. I didn't expect somebody to actually appear. I'm going on such a tangent, man. We're learning about demeaning. That's a word. Causing someone to become or feel... I was using it correctly. Causing someone to become or feel less respected. Yep. Amazing. Do you know that word? Pretty cool word. This is a... Well, you know, I have the title right. I was talking about ADHD and things. Slime Rancher 1. It's a beautiful fucking game. I think it's... that game have been so interestingly important to me. For me. Like... I don't know. I'm not gonna... There's... some personal stuff that I don't want to get into, but it's... just... it's nice. And this one has especially been providing a great comfort right now. And this is live. I don't need to fucking pretend like people don't probably know what's going on. It's not great. I don't enjoy it, but goddamn, these slimes are cute, and that's wholesome. Well, these ones are hungry, but I don't have food for them. I can give them snowballs. Hey, there you go. There you go. You guys still play with them if you're... That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Anyway, I don't want to get into world events. It's just so hard not to right now. Anyway, I was talking about ADHD, right? And people talking about ADHD, and then there's the somehow it's hard to communicate. You have people. You have trying words. See? Point. Exactly. So many things are going through my goddamn mind. And it's like, which word? What am I trying to say? Which word? I don't know. This one. Maybe this one. Oh, wait. You were trying to say this one. Maybe you should try this one. No, this one. This one's the correct one. This will get your point across. It's just... Yeah. Yeah. Frustrating. Anyway. So, slimes. climbs are pretty cool. Right now, I'm looking for the final 3 trinkets that are in this area. I have no idea where they are, and that is a problem. But I've been searching for a while. That being said, I've been searching very absent-mindedly. Is my chat showing up on screen? I have no idea. It should. I feel like it should be, but there's a thing for it. But there it is. Wait, is it? Now it is. I don't know why it wasn't. ADHD is a confusing and annoying thing. Like to figure out if it's something you have or not, or because there's variance, there's variety. It's not. Where's the other one? You're supposed to give me 2. Is it because I hit you with a snowball and not something better? Yep, okay, it's right there. Like, I mean, for a while I was very uncertain. I can confidently say I'm officially fucking diagnosed now, but before I was, it's just like maybe, and it's like I don't know. There's other possibilities. It's not so simple. I don't know what the pathway to getting a diagnosis or any sort of treatment where you are is like. But assuming it's like over here and probably other places, it's not necessarily cheap, although there is apparently some stuff going on that might make it a lot easier to get diagnosed in Australia, at least. You can supposedly your general practitioners are being trained for it, which is great, actually. Yeah, God, I don't know. If you think you do, there's a fair chance that you do. That's nice to meet you too. Thank you for stopping by at least. ADHD. Go draw. Do it. Draw your heart away. Have fun. What? That's cool. That's cool words. I hope so. I'm not sure how much more I will stream. But thank you for coming around. Oh, did I hear a trinket back there? And what I'm going to keep saying now, I was on a trail. What was I saying? ADHD diagnosis? I don't know. If anybody happens to be coming to this in the past, at least, or not in the future, I'm in the past right now. You might be in the future when you're seeing this. I do think, I mean, it's worth seeking out a diagnosis if you do truly believe that you have it, right? It's expensive, so you want to be you want to be fairly confident, hopefully. If you're struggling to afford it, right? It took me, I wanted to get diagnosis a couple years ago, but only today I was able, not today, only this year I was able to actually finally get it. But there are plenty of resources out there, plenty of YouTube channels where they will talk about ADHD. And you probably know this. You might not know this. You can literally just search up ADHD things. But like, you want the ones from people who are also probably, what the heck? Okay. Who are also probably certified medical professionals, ideally. There is not necessarily misinformation, but there's a lot of misleading information out there, especially in places like TikTok. And first of all, the simple thing that I'm going to reiterate is that it's not going to be the same for everyone. There might be something on TikTok that you see, something on anywhere, something from a trained professional, a symptom or something that they talk about that you don't relate to. That doesn't mean that you don't have ADHD. I thought you were God. Okay, thank you. You too. Good day. I didn't mean to sound hostile or anything. Man, talking to people is hard. Right? ADHD. It doesn't mean that you don't have it. If you don't relate to one thing. There have been many things that I've heard about that I've been like, I don't really get that. It might also be a matter of perspective. There's also free questionnaires that you can do. One of which that I don't remember the official proper name of, unfortunately, but it's literally one that I did as a part of the pre-assessment for my diagnosis. Which means that it's probably reputable. There's a term for them, right? There's a term. There's a term. I don't know the term. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna Google and I'm gonna see if I can find the term. Oh, there's a... I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything for fuck. Stop swearing. There's a screening. Screening, that's the term I was looking for. I didn't read it, but something triggered in my brain. Screening test to know if you are likely to have it or not. Those are good. Those can help you. But again, I mean, it's normal to have doubts, especially if you do have ADHD. You're probably going to be questioning it and be like, do I really? I don't know. It's not easy. My point. I've lost it again. Man. Diagnoses are they're wild. They're crazy, man. Why am I talking like this now? Seeking a diagnosis? Right, for someone... There's also... When it comes to symptoms or questions on those tests and things, there might be things that you don't initially be like, what? No, that's stupid. But they might actually be things that are a matter of perspective. Or they're things that you have compensated for in early childhood or something. There was one comic that I saw recently on Reddit that was like the question of like, do you do you often find yourself forgetting things or whatever? And it's like, no, I don't. I wouldn't say so. And then they realize like, oh yeah, well that's because I kept getting yelled at for forgetting important things in childhood, so I now check my pockets every 3 minutes to make sure that I have everything, yeah? And for me, there was the question of like, do you feel like your brain, not your brain, it's worded like, do you feel like you're running on a motor or something? Something stupid. I don't know. That didn't make sense to me until I put it in the context of how my thoughts rather than other parts of my thing, because my thoughts are always thoughtsing. They don't stop thougtsing. They just keep thoughts. And then, can I stop? No. Very, very rarely. So, yippee. Now, this is so weird. One of the reasons why I wanted to stream, right? One of the reasons I wanted to stream is because I've noticed for myself that YouTube, when it comes to smaller channels and smaller creators, streams I seem to be getting recommended more than full videos, than full-length videos. I want to make use of that, I guess. Part of me feels bad because I've clicked on a couple, at least. A couple VODs. Keep in mind, these are streams that are finished, right? These are streams that are done, edited. Not edited. They're done. They're there. They're not live anymore. You look at it and it says streamed however many days ago, you know. What am I looking at over there? That's just a crystal that looks fancy because of the glowing of the tunnel. Where the heck haven't I checked? Probably so many places. Listen, the point of this is not clearly to find the secrets. It's to talk about mental health. No! Yeah, block. Writer's block. That's something I talk about. I've wanted to... Man, writing... Writing is almost one of my passions. I don't know, forms of art, whatever. ADHD, I have a lot of them. It's another thing. Another thing that annoys me about the whole ADHD thing is that I don't like labeling things so much. I don't like everything being like aspects of myself and being like, oh, it's an ADHD thing or an autism thing. That seems very dismissive. I think it would be much more helpful if we just were like, this is a me thing, you know? This is how I work. I am a human. You are a human. My human is different from your human, but we are still humans. Right, well, the first thing that came to mind was a slime with a top hat. I'm not sure which kind of slime. But I will say, I think the top hat idea came from a post that I saw on Reddit where a praying mantis had a top hat on it. I don't know if it was technically a praying mantis. I think that's a specific kind of praying mantis. Or kind of mantis? I don't know. They can maybe try drawing a mantis slime. I have no idea. Whew. I am thirsty. What is happening? Why? It's... You know... That rumbling has happened at least once before. And I've been like, why is this happening? It's probably because there's a volcano over there. But I feel like it means something has to be happening. Like, in the moment. But it doesn't seem like something's happening in the moment. And I found all the trinkets in that area, so... If there's something there, it shouldn't be too special. Plus, it's so short-lived that if like you need to go over to the volcano, and it's like, you don't really have much time. But it probably means that something's triggered out of the volcano, and then you go to the volcano, and it's like, oh, look, there's something at the volcano. Anyway. Do I have a snowball machine blueprint? I should buy one. I need to buy a lot of blueprints. Because more achievements is the... Oh, I can't see the recipe! Oh, no. No, I was looking in the wrong spot. I was need to go here. Now I can see the recipe. Easy peasy. If only I could take one of those strange diamonds out. Forgot that we needed one of those. I'll check the cave where I found one of my first strange diamonds. I think my first strange diamond. That's a pretty cool cave. It's... Wait. Cave behind the clouds? No, I don't think that's the quote. This is... Wait, the cave is back down here. Praying mantis slabs. with something else. You're doing more. Am I interpreting this correctly? That's pretty ambitious. Ah! Wait, no, that was just jellystone. It's not a diamond. It's fine. Oh, okay, my brain is falling apart. I've rambled on more than I was expecting to. For the record, I started the stream yawning and being fairly tired. I did not get good sleep. Another common thing with ADHD. No! I wasn't supposed to do that! God damn it. That's okay. We'll live. We'll live. I need another... I mean, that still progresses to getting all the upgrades, but man, that's some sad times. A little bit sad times. Too many sad times? Not many sad times. Back in recording mode. For the record, I usually am not streaming these games. This game. I've done like 15 other recordings. I counted them, or I didn't count them. I just labeled them. Where I, you know, streaming isn't something that I've done regularly. The last time I did it was in 2024, and it was fun. I did have a good time, but it's always been hard for me to keep up with. And there's also, I'm always in an eternal debate of whether I preferred, whether I wanted to stream, whether I want to record, or which one I prefer. I mean, theoretically I could do both. It's just... it's a big thing. I overthink things a lot. My own music is weird. Wait, this is not what I wanted to... Well, I went too far. Okay. Man. There's so much more. I think my next... I think I'm gonna definitely make my next continuation in the Slime Rancher 2 playlist, at least, be a recording, because I want to decompress. Finished it! My goodness, that was quick. I want to see it, but I don't know where to... I have a blue sky if you want to go there. I don't think there is a Discord server, but I don't think I'm allowing anybody to chat in there yet, because I'm scared of having to moderate everything. And kind of just can't be bothered. But the answer is I'm lazy. I forgot that that's a feature. Is that a thing? I don't know. Let me spy. I need to find this. Messages. What other fun things can I do? Yeah, that's it. I should have pinned a message. That would be fun. Interesting. You'll find out what's interesting soon. Wait, I want to give them a snowball. If I just give them one... What are they doing? Oh. You try and throw it at me, but there's something in the way. There you go. I feel like I need to still be talking. What's the deal? What's the deal? No, that was the deal. Well, I should check the market prices, but they're about to flip over. I was talking about how I usually have recordings. Usually do recordings and stuff. That's a thing. Was there more for me to say in that? I don't know. I don't think so. Point is, streaming isn't my forte. Oh. But it's not something I'm against doing more often. Just a matter of getting it done. Posted it! Oh my god. That is amazing. That is beautiful. I'm gonna thumbs up that. Good. That's good. That's some fun stuff. That's some fun stuff. That's some fun stuff. Okay. I don't know. One thing is that I feel like I'm bad at giving people compliments, but I do like it. I feel like me saying that I'm bad at giving people compliments makes that less believable. Anyway. Couldn't hide embarrassment, except I can't because I'm streaming. Man, oh man. Man, oh clan. Blame old man. Oh, fuck. So many things that Tubi, so many things that Tubi. Not Tubi. No, I'm not advertising. No. Oh, I died. I don't think that service is even available in my country. Is it even available outside the US? Silly, silly. It's not necessarily silly, but it's... Grr. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, 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 boink. I do at the very least need to get more water, so I'm going to take a BRB break. I might be back in a few minutes because I may also need to go to the bathroom. I will be back in a few. Once I figure out how to do this. Wait. Nah, screw it. Yeah, I'm back and YouTube is still yelling at me. Still thinks that the resolution is stupid. Probably because it is, but you know. It's silly. We're gonna I need to share the beautiful artwork. Made by a live viewer. Oh, are you alive? I hope so. Okay, I'm officially going to be back. Hello, how we doing? Error, warning, error, warning. This stream's going so well. I feel like I'm an accomplished human being. Alright, so what are we doing? I forgot to pause the game, so more food probably freaking grown. And how plot prices? Honey hunters are bad. Tabby tails are decent, finally. Ringtail plots have been so low for like quite a while. I think from what I gathered from the wiki that I regrettably looked at is that the more you put in, the slower it takes for it to get back up to max price, which I guess makes sense. But it's annoying when you're, you know, feeding them constantly. Which theoretically means that I could wait longer and it might still go up. One thing that I don't know, that I wish I knew, that I wish that it could be so simple to tell me in the where? Oh, there he is. Yeah, the tutorial would be, I don't understand freaking how to read stock markets. I don't do anything. I don't know. Does the up arrow mean it's up from yesterday, or does it mean that it's going to go up tomorrow? Because I assume it means it's up from yesterday. That makes sense to me. But no, that makes sense. No. I refuse. That's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense. Fine, I'm Googling it. Ah, why am I Googling it? That's so much less fun. You don't get discovery. God. I was correct. Good. Yes, that makes sense. Because otherwise, yeah, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Guess who's the luckiest person in the galaxy? It's me. Alright, thank you so much, friendos. So it might go back down tomorrow, but it might go back up to like the biggest foolish price the next day. This is where I once again remind myself that 1, I am not feeling very patient. 2, we have a stockpile. We have so much that if we just sell all of it, we can get what we need. This is a video game. You don't need to min-max all money. It's a good potential lesson for life, but not for how to have fun in a video game. Depending on who you are. If you're who you are as me, then you know what, you'd probably find it fun and satisfying if you maximize the poor market. But that takes time, you know? It takes time that I'm not willing to spend. It takes spend that I'm not willing to time. Ain't that the truth? I'll poop my pants one day. Sometimes it's fun to be me. Sometimes it's terrible. I do wonder how things are going to go in the near future and all the distant future. Yeah, cotton rocks weren't actually doing that great. I'm just selling it all. Hyper dervishes, they can stay. Twin crystals. The twins have so much more potential. So much more potential. We also have so many twins. I might just do it. I might just sell them. Baddie brooms are doing amazing. They're great. They're no qualms. I already sold. I'm just selling everything. Oh, the honey hunters were terrible. I don't know, man. I just want money. I want money now, rather than money later. That's why I'm putting AI in all my products. Interesting world we live in. I do wonder if one day I'll just be selling my videos on USB drives. Hydro shower. That's fun. You're already having the What is that one from? That's some like YouTuber remix of this one. I think, you know, that's a Game Drop one. That's a Danny. That's a Danny meow right there. Is that Huffpuff? I think it's Huffpuff. Huffpuff? I need to look into this later. I probably won't though. I'm gonna need to though. I feel like such a different... This is so... It's interesting. It's interesting. I say things are so interesting so often. Just shut... I am unfortunately very curious, but slimes... Oh my goodness, you guys did so many poopies. Thank you. Thank you. Bonk. Okay, they're fine. What? Jarn? Jarn? Jarn, why aren't they fed? Fuck. Oh, I forgot you needed... I needed your child. Oh goodness, you've made adults. Okay, I'm gonna just do this the old-fashioned way. I mean I could... Well, the rooster is gone, so... Well... I'm... a criminal. Oh, there's no food for you. Oh, we'll just take... Oh goodness. These guys will be fine, they're happy. We'll take... Oh no. We'll take 6 pomegranates, and then they'll be happy. I started thinking again. This isn't a recording, I'm not allowed to think. Man, wow, I have very unhealthy views on so many things. Like streaming. Interesting world. I probably don't need to talk as much as I think I do. It's just the fear. The fear is that somebody clicks on the stream and then they just hear silence and they're like, okay, well, why am I here? You know? But unfortunately, I can't speak 24/7. As much as I... Or 2.5... 2 hours. I can't even say that. That's like, Risk of Rain streams were so... I spoke a lot during those. And those were like 2 hours long. I can speak for like 2 and something hours. Fairly consistently. It doesn't seem like a... It doesn't seem like a good habit, you know? It's not... Is it something that I want to be doing? No. Alright. So. Boss reports. And they're gone. We're in reports. We're making a lot of money. Which is good. We need to go shopping for blueprints. And potentially create some fun gadgets. Because why not have some freaking fun? Because fun can be fun. You know? It can be a good time to have fun sometimes. They're gonna fucking... I don't even... Do I want to... I hate... It's just... so... stressful... to try and have fun. Oh my goodness. It's windy. It's time. I guess we're going to have to... Okay, let's quickly, let's have to sell all these. Gosh, I need a... Okay, hopefully we can get this done quickly. We need a tar, and we need a tornado. So we can make a tornado. Hopefully the snowballs will help. I don't know how, but hopefully they will. You know what I was totally... my brain just did there? My brain was just like, ah, yes, now we don't talk and then we cut straight to getting the tornado. Can't do that. Damn it. I was thinking though, like, again, I'm not recording this, so I can't edit it anyway and re-upload it. That's... grr. You know? That, yep, you know, that's grr. That's grr right there. That's grr. Okay. Now the unfortunate... the terrible part of this is that we may have to make a tar. There's a tornado. Wait. Okay, fuck. I'm sorry. Nope. This is for achievements. They're not worth it. I could make a great message here about not, like, destroying somebody's life. Ah! Oh, thank goodness that counted. Alright, tornado. Can I want to hit you in the base so you go more flying. Is it still there? No. Fuck you. Okay. I mean... less players have done the linked cannon achievement. Ooh. That makes sense. I think. I mean... it's... Matt. Sure. Like, yeah, you do have to go out of your way more to get the linked cannon one done. It is entirely possible for you to, albeit rare, it's impossible for you to be in the right circumstances to see tars, see your tornado, and be like, ooh, I want to throw the tar in the tornado, and then yippee, tars in the tornado, and you get an achievement. Those are the best kinds of achievements. But I've already exhausted my supply of triggering those. Are you okay? That sounded painful. Back. I do. I'm putting on a voice. I'm somewhat putting on a voice. Watch my other videos if you want to see me not put on a voice, or if you want to see me put on more different voices. Because that's what I do in those. Some of them. Some of the Slime Rancher ones, when in the earlier ones, when people would talk to me and not just give me gifts that I didn't ask for. then I would put on voices for them. But there's also the visual novels. Those are spooky. Those are fun though. And oof. Oof indeed. Oof, hoof, 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 hoof. This is the best commentary I've ever done. Come on, get in, get, eat, get, don't break out. Nope, that's the phosphorus job. Alright, there you go. Just give him the roosters as well. What? There was supposed to be... Oh, okay, you're in the corner. Oh, you scared me. I wanna play too much Dodgy Life. That's what I was gonna say, man. But it's so much freaking money, and then it's like, how do you get the... them to not be so expensive? Well, you don't buy it until it is less expensive, and then they'll see that, oh, hey, maybe people don't want to buy the games at this expensive dollars. What if you want it, and then your friends want it, and you all get to have a fun experience together? Wouldn't that be crazy? You know, I'm going to talk about Marathon again. Because that's been making rounds again, because it's been out for a month. Oh, look at the play counts, it's going down. The game must be terrible, whatever. I don't think the game's terrible. I do think the game is very good. I like the game, but you know, it's has the weight of Bungie behind it, which is the big situation. Boink, 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 boink. Okay. I wanted to sell the pink anglers. I don't think we're going to have time to sell them now. Oh my goodness, they're slowly spreading. Yeah, you guys are... Oh my goodness, it's going to take so long to empty all this stuff. I guess we'll sell them tomorrow. I mean, it won't matter. Maybe the prices will go up again. I mean, now I want to hold off on selling them. Even if I could make it. Maybe. It would be very tight. I don't know if I'd be able to sell everything now. I definitely wouldn't be able to sell everything now. So we wait and we see. Will the prices be uppies today? One. Puddles thing. What? Yeah, they're uppy and neutral. Okay. And alright, Crystal Twins are doing pretty good. It's just a lot of selling and a lot of the cool music. That may be a bit familiar, but to be honest, I don't think I even picked up on first time I heard it until I listened to it in, or at least I didn't. I never acknowledged it in my brain. Maybe I felt the familiarity. It was just like that. But when listening to it, because I wanted to listen to the Lightning music again, which is epic and amazing, and I love it. And then I was like, oh, Willing Dervish, I should listen to that one too. And I was like, wait a minute. I know this tune. I know these sounds. It's mainly the start of it. For anyone that's seen and or played the first game and is familiar with its music, it would be very familiar to them. I really should be making a market link over here. Am I not in the position where I can afford to do that? Am I not a professional rancher? Maybe not. But maybe I could be. I at least can pretend to be. Here we go. Warp deck. Okay, I can't make it. I was kind of expecting to see it be grayed out. That's the term. We love grayed out. Just like my dad. Talk about hair color for the record. Alrighty. Put this as it was supposed. Oh no! They were supposed to be so tightly next to each other and be all cute, but now no, it just doesn't work. I mean, I could put it over here. That's so far away. I feel like... I mean, you're there, so you shouldn't go over there. You're over there, but then that's not like... That's like so close to the edge. This is nice and tucked. I guess we'll give it a tuck. Before it goes on stage. Ah, right. I should have sold. Oh well. Time. I'm still alive. That's weird. That's weird. I don't hate it, but also... Maybe that's just the ego. Everything I say can and will be used against me. The court of public opinion, as people say. Go out, I've said it. You know, can't get rid of them. What the f... Oh, it's Slimefold! Jesus Christ, I thought I was raining blood or something. Oh my goodness. Insert fine long soundtrack. There you go. Movie. I've talked about that movie in this series, right? I wonder if I'll be able to come to terms with liking this stream or not in the future. Because right now I don't. It's just... it's such a different, you know, it's a at least for this segment of it where I'm literally just doing nothing and it's like we're just doing the maintenance. I don't know. I've run out of depth in my thoughts. We're just sort of like chilling, playing games, climbing. Yep. Whoa! Gosh. I do want to stream Warframe at some point. Not today, of course, but it feels like it's such a different vibe, and it could potentially be like something that I do a lot more often, and if that's the case, then I'd probably want it to be on the other channel and not this channel. That's a whole another awkward thing. I'm like, no. Is that efficient? Is that fun? Is that good? Is that what we want? I don't know. Is that going to help us? Is that going to hurt us? How much is it going to matter? Potentially a lot. Potentially a little. I don't know. Hello, chickens. Goodbye, chickens. You pooped. Where did you even come from? You're a normal chick. I thought I eradicated all of you. What? I was afraid this could happen. Oh no. For the record, there's been Slimefold before, and slime has never invaded our home. We can't have you anymore after the incident. Yeah. Let's just get all these. There we go. Alright. Now I don't have to be all thinking about it. Ah! There's poops everywhere. Yeah, okay, I saw the other ones, didn't I? So now we actually have to spend the money on the blueprints. And then we can do things. Yay. We can make all the boring ones, or we can get some fun ones. Let's go the base blueprints first. There's the expensive ones, which you probably shouldn't. Let's get the slime ball goal, because we do need that for another achievement, I think. I think floral slime stage. That's not a variant, that's the whole thing. I don't know why that is, but that is. Get the red warp D first, get all the utilities as well. Let's get, okay. Alright, now I guess we're just gonna buy everything. Bonk. Bonk. Can I keyboard this? Can. Oh, I wish I could hold space. Ah. Alright, it's fine. Oh, we already did. I still want to buy everything though. Instead of wanting 100% this. My 100% may not be the same as your 100% for the record. Oh my god, I haven't been in here before to hear this part of the song. I mean, this long before. I like to think this music is starting because I'm buying so much stuff, and it's just... It's, you know, it's trying to capitalize on the high of being like, oh my god, I've better get so many goodies. Wow. And then it's like, bim, 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 look at you, you're doing a great job, keep purchasing. Capitalism. Am I gonna need this money for something else? I mean, in the future, like, that's only 10,000. Okay, well, after that, that's stuff that I assume is replenishable, maybe? Probably not finite. Okay, these are going to be kind of pricey. I'll hold off on the variants right now. I'm kind of curious to see if maybe I can get them as gifts. I don't know if that's how it works yet, but it might be possible. I'm gonna pee. That didn't drink water. What are you doing? You know what? Man, this would be so much more entertaining if I didn't have the scare slimes. They'd be eating my food and I'd be like, oh no! What are you doing? Eating my food? Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. What are you eating my food for? That's not right. You shouldn't eat my food, mate. You shouldn't eat my food. Okay. I want to make a snowball machine. Because they seem fun. I guess we should make some slime stages. We can... I'm scared by the amount that we can seemingly craft right now, because I know that at one point I'm just going to craft something and everything's going to go grey. There's going to be some resource that's used in a lot of things that I miss. What do we need for a dream lantern? Sugar sand, lava dust, crystal plants. Those are useful for freaking making drones and stuff, but sure, why not? And there's this one, which needs more money than we currently have, because we're spending a lot of it right now. I'm gonna make a master Gordo snare, which seems like something that's be fun to have, and you know what, that's pretty cheap. All things considered. Apart from the price. But that price is only expensive because I spent a lot of it on the rest of the things. And now we have a lot of goodies. We have a goal, which we need. What do we need the goal for? We need to get a score of 120 in 1 minute. Alright, Pink Slime, do you want to help me out here? I think we can do this. Let's go over here. Let's go down here. This feels good. We get distracted by TARs and stuff. Maybe we might need to give you like a good backboard though. So we can quickly retrieve you, assuming... I mean, you could probably do it with more than one slime. What's this? What the fuck? Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh, what? Okay, that works. Okay. Okay. I need a lot more resources. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, okie dokie. This is not going to be easy. I'm gonna run out of... Okay. That's something for another day. I'm going to wind down the stream soon. Because... I got some freaking... I don't know. I got some thinking to do. I don't know if I don't know. I think I'm overthinking things. Like usual. How to replace this? Do you just give me snowballs? Okay, you just give me snowballs. I was hoping the slimes would just take the snowballs themselves and just be like, yippee! I don't know how they do it, but they're slimes. They can be slimes. Yay! Yay! Ah! I'll get you back. Yeah. Everyone. Ah, poor guys. They probably just wanted food. Yeah, I deserve that. Ow. Okay. Point taken. I don't want to put anyone on a slime stage. Slime stage feels mean, you know? They need to eat. But, replace it. Can I put you on a slime stage? Yippee! Ah, congrats. Alright. Done. You're not number 1 anymore. I'm sorry. Short-lived. Welcome to the internet. Place this down. It's a fun place. We do have a lot more space to work with. That I really have not done anything with. Because I've been saving it for when I had money. Did I not understand what you do? Please? What do you do? When turned on, the calming aura of this device puts slimes to sleep. Right. I mean, that could stop them from pooping by the auto feeder, but then... I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I want to use that anyway. Anyway. I need to go to the bathroom again. So, I am going to leave things here. If you're watching this in the future, thank you. And... come back later, I guess. Because... advertising. Grr. Self-promotion. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Wait, I have a screen for this. I have a screen. I have a screen. This is the screen. There we go. It's beautiful.